Welcome to the 4th episode of JCP Talks. Roll that intro. Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you just a few, actually 3 tutorials that you can do just through your camera or just some easy editing through your whatever you edit on. I personally use Premiere Pro, but if you use Final Cut or anything else, it's going to work just about the same way except for just a few little things. So let's jump into it. So the first thing I'm going to teach you is, let's go into the computer. First thing I'm going to show you is how to do a dolly zoom. If you've seen Jaws, you'll notice in one scene, as you can see right here, this is showing a dolly zoom where they move away from the subject, but at the same time they're zooming in on him and keeping the same framing, so you can get a really good, just a really good push-pull effect that'll make it seem like your subject is getting trapped, I guess. So as you can see, I've already done it, but it's pretty simple. So this is what the final product is. I just used my little Funko Godfather pop, and all that I did was I put a keyframe here. So we're gonna, oops, that's not it. Let's go into motion, and then up here, and I'm using Premiere Pro again. You want to do scale, and you want to add a keyframe, and then you want to go. That's at the beginning of the video, and then at the end you want to just go all the way to the end and up your scale and try and keep your subject. I did my shot handheld, so I wasn't able to get perfect smooth motion and at all smooth framing, so I just kept him in frame. But once you're done with that, it's literally that simple, and it's a lot easier to do, especially with one person behind the camera, just to make it look really cool, and it allows you to make some cool shots without having to have a whole bunch of equipment. So that's just the first tip, or the first tutorial, I guess. So now we're gonna go into the second one, which is just a clothes change. So as you can see right there, I changed from my Metallica shirt that I got on right now to my sweatshirt. So all I did there was I went to the spot right as I snapped my finger to right at that point, and then I cut right there. My framing wasn't great because I don't have a monitor or a flip out screen that I can really match my framing on, but I did the best that I could, as you can see, and it's literally that simple. You just keep your same framing, obviously get a different shirt or whatever you want to put on, and then there you go. It's that simple again. Everything that we're doing, just about everything I should say, is just, you keep the camera rolling and then you cut, or as you can see in like the first one, whereas the Godfather, you just upscaled it after adding one keyframe, and then that was it. So as you can see, those are 2 tutorials, and then the last one, this one is a little bit more complicated, but as you can see, I walk from that side of the camera, and then I walk out of frame, and then I come back in frame and steal my little Funko Pop. So all I did there was I had my computer, or I had my full setup and kept everything the same. Obviously a little bit of lighting changed, as you could see through that cut, but all I did was I added a mask up on this layer, and all you do to go into the mask is you go down on opacity and then mask, and all you do is pen tool. Oops, don't want to do that. So then as you can see, let's move this to 10%, and then as you can see right there, the mask, I obviously have the feather up a little bit, but then you just keep on doing that, and as the subject gets further away, that's when you want to follow the subject with the whole mask. That way you don't get a big black bar thing. But as you can see, I didn't start following him until for a little bit. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, it's very simple to do, and as you can see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Is you do not really want this to happen, where you see the frame right at the end. Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, okay, there we go. Never mind. But you will, if you leave it right there, you will see that, but that's all you want to do is you just go frame by frame, which is right here, and then you just want to move the whole mask just a little bit each frame until hopefully by the end of by the end of that clip, it's all the way out of frame. That way you don't get that big black bar. But that is how simple it is for just 3 little tips. If you guys want me to do any more tutorials on anything, I can probably figure it out. So leave your comments down below on what I should do next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.